Good evening, fellow vloggers and podcasters. And first off, I do not have any copyrights or ownership of any music that you hear in the background. And seriously, if you're not 18 and older, you need to be out. And anything that you hear is from me. I am not a therapist of any type of doctor. I am talking from experience, research studies, just in general. So let's keep it moving. And this is going to be about, I would say you can call it, at the end of the day, because I'm going to be saying that a lot, at the end of the day. Okay. So we are, well, I am, looks like late in the evening here. Looks like it's maybe Saturday, Sunday now. And I just wanted to share, do a little vlogging. Haven't done it in a while. Just in basic, about the ideals and shenanigans of everyday relationships. Yeah. And relationships are generally between, it could be a couple, it could be a couple of people, it could be your family, it could be your work relationships. And it's, the foundation of everything that we experience through people, and just, our own day to day, brings us to say, at the end of the day, this is what it is. Okay? So that's the theme of this. So at the end of the day, you have to deal with yourself. Okay? It's just about you. And it's not being selfish. And it's not being, what's that called? Narcissistic. It's not being any of those negative things. At the end of the day, it has to be you look in your mirror, like you, love you, and it's about you, because it really is. And even though you deal with people and people do things that may push your buttons, annoy you, tick you off, you still have to bring it in, and it's just about you. Okay? It's about what you think. I always say it's your thinking, your perception, and what you give off. It could be negative, it could be positive, it could be absolutely awesome, it could be absolutely like awful. So we have all that, and as men and women, humans, is I hate when people try to put things in a box and say white, black, Asian, purple, pink. It's about men and women. It's about just people, because sometimes we do things as youngsters, as teenagers, as young people. So it's not even really as a man, as a woman, because sometimes we do things that as children or as young people. So keeping that in mind, that's very vague. But most of us can say and have experience being men and women, can think about it and reason on it in a helpful manner to themselves and others. So, in saying that, when you're dealing with people, like I've had an all day thing, and it's when dealing with your coworkers or people that you have to work with, be it that you're a manager, they're a manager, what have you. You don't know what people have going on at home. And then saying that, so if they're, I hate to say this, so if they're assholes or you know just tempered, out of control, I try not to take it personal. But when you do, like, you go out of your way to horn in on someone, it's hard not to take it personal. And then you have to say, at the end of the day, this is me. I have to deal with this. I have to still like me and not be crazy and cuss this person out. Because that's where it goes more than not. to be, to hold yourself and hold your contempt. And sometimes, it can be a lot, especially when you have someone that's really poking you. And, you know, all I can say to that is, well, it's what you value. You value your position, you value your benefits, that sort of thing. Some people don't care. They will flick off and cuss a person out. If a person is purposely going out of their way to mess with you, some people don't have that cut card. They will just flick and, snap and flip on you. And luckily, I have a little bit of, I have like a cover on my pot. I can hold that steam in a little bit, walk away and be like, you better be lucky that I'm saved. You better be lucky that I want, this, because I was about like this close to just cussing you out and telling you get the hell on. And I found myself actually Thursday and Friday feeling like that with some people in my sales group. And it's hard sometimes, like I was saying, being a female in a man's world, in a work world sometimes, because how they talk to you and how they interact with you, sometimes it becomes really unprofessional. You're doing like a meeting and a one-on-one with them, and then they go all the way over and they start talking about things that you would say to like a female, something that you would not say to a guy. Like, you wouldn't comment about how they look, how they're dressed, or how they feel. I mean, I don't know too many guys in the workplace ask each other, like, how do you feel? I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe that's a new thing. But I'm certainly, you look nice. You dress nice today. It's well put together. What does that have to do with us in profession? I don't mind a compliment. But first of all, we're in a one-on-one. It's just me and you. So don't say that when you are sitting in the company of a female and you're doing like a one-on-one mirroring, trying to help each other with some type of goal setting, and like you're trying to get them upbeat, uplift them. That's just me. I think it's not professional to come across to a female to try to compliment them or even like go in a sexual manner. It's just, it's almost like you're trying to like throw them off their game, because I don't see how that is really like uplifting and trying to build anybody up by talking about their appearance or sexualities. You know, just, I don't think that's cool at all. And it took everything in me not to be like a jerk and just come out my mouth. And all I could say was, you know, I appreciate that, but let's just stay on topic. I said it, I think, like 3 times. Can we just stay on topic? I'm saying this, and I'm just like, oh, God, you know. But at the end of the day, I like them benefits, so I remained calm, like you're supposed to. Sometimes you just got to be cool and be like, yeah, they got some fabulous benefits, and the pay is not bad. So let me just chill and just, be like, okay, let me just talk to them in a manner that just let them know, like, okay, but yeah, I heard you, but like, shut the hell up, but in a nice way. It's just like, just lately, the whole man versus female in the workforce sometimes is very annoying. And I don't know, I guess I have to vent about that a little bit. I've been kind of like talking to my other counterparts at work, and just letting them know like how I feel uncomfortable sometimes when I'm around a certain person that I work with or work around with.